We're off to 13th Avenue to catch some more VIA Detours. Remember last year how we got in some VIA Detours onto a York sub due to the Kingston sub being closed due to construction? Well, today it's happening again. This weekend, for VIA Rails, we're doing some more detours onto the York sub due to more construction on the Kingston sub. And this time I went to the 13th Avenue crossing in Markham, mile 15.21 on the York sub. And some Rail fans came along to see them as well. So this is what we got in today. The first train I saw was a VIA Rail J train. It means 2 trains on 1 train. But they split off to a different destination. The train saw VIA P64 and VIA P32. 64 goes from Toronto to Montreal, while 42 goes from Toronto to Ottawa. Leading the train is 6416 with a really epic horn. In the middle of this train was 907, and at the back was 908. 64 has 6 passenger cars, while 42 has 4, making a total of 3 locomotives and 10 passenger cars. Now it's time for my first installment of A Perfect Head-On Train Meet, VIA and CN edition. Something insane happened while the next 2 trains came along, which we didn't think it was possible for us to see, but it did happen. We got in a head-on train meet. The meet occurred when VIA P643 and CN Q106 went by at the same time. VIA 643 goes from Ottawa to Toronto, while CN Q106 goes from Rubberbanks, BC to Montreal. 643 was led by 6413 with a really epic horn, and the engineer, whose name is Chase, gave us an emergency horn salute. And at the rear of this train was 6432, and it had 4 passenger cars today. CN Q106, on the other hand, had 3860 leading with a really epic K3L Horn, and for the rear DPU is 3275. Today 106 has 191 rail cars. And 106 was going really slow. It had a crew change at Doncaster. Why did it have a crew change? Well, it came off the VIA sub, so a new crew took over. Unfortunately, that was the only CN train that we saw, but don't worry, there will be one more at the end of this video. The crossing activated way too early due to the train's slow speed. So let's skip to the part when 106 headlights came around the corner. Now get ready for a horn battle from these two trains. I also didn't know which train was going to show up first, so I really apologize about the camera moving. Just then, VIA 643 came around the corner. Now that concludes the first installment of a perfect head-on train meet. Now it's back to our regular video. The next train we saw was via P63, Montreal to Toronto. It was led by 919 with a really epic and powerful horn. And it was pulling 6 passenger cars by itself. After that, I called it a day for Railfanning, but however I left minutes before CN E271 came along. It is an auto-rack train going from Montreal to Flat Rock, Michigan. But don't worry, it was burning anyways, it had a GEVO leader. and that is from 3836. But that evening, Isabella P. and her dad Pete and Railfan give me a heads up about a rail train that is heading south. It was sitting in the Brecken siding, having a meet with CN M313 which has GEVOs, and picking up a rail locomotive that has been sitting. The train that Isabella and her dad told me was CN A450, coming out of North Bay and heading towards Toronto. It was originally a 4-locomotive train before it hit Brecken, 2 -9s and 2 SD70M-2s. 3634 was leading it, which the engineer gave me a horn/bell salute and gave me a wave. Trailing second is 8841. Trailing third is 8940. And trailing fourth is 3680, but that's only when they got up to Brecken. They were ordered to pick up another locomotive at Brecken. What locomotive did they pick up? Well, it was a GP9RM, 7228, but it was dead in tow. It was sitting in the Brecken siding almost 2 months ago. I have no idea why it was in the siding, but however they decided to move it today. And this is actually my second time seeing 8940. The first time was right here at Albert Street last week when it was leading on M314. Today, 450 has 106 freight cars. And if you don't like loud squealing noises, please turn down your volume. This train has a lot of squealing noises. Now for some more K3L Horn action blowing through Hero Road and Markham Road. That's all for the VIA/CN trains that we saw today. Until my next Railfanning video, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks. Thanks for joining me for my extreme edition of this video here. Please remember to subscribe to the following people and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll leave the links and the videos in the description. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this extreme video here. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.